Back in Beauty. Today I created this look. It's a foundation tutorial, easy to follow along, some quick easy steps, and I will show you how to do it. So let's get started. Okay, so today I'm going to show you how I apply my foundation. Pretty simple, easy to follow along. The first important thing you need to do is you need to moisturize your face. So whatever lotion you have on hand, just make sure you moisturize your face really well, because you don't want a dry face and then put foundation on top of it because it won't look good. Second thing I like to do, which I already moisturized my face, if you have dry skin, a very important step that you need to do before you apply any type of foundation is to exfoliate your skin. Because I have very dry skin, and if I don't exfoliate my face and I put a foundation on, my forehead especially is super dry. You'll see like flakiness, and it just does not look good at all. So it's really good to exfoliate your skin before you're putting any, so we're gonna go ahead and put on this just a primer. This is the Magic Lumi. I like this because it kind of gives you like a dewy finish, so it kind of makes your skin glow underneath your foundation, so it's really pretty. So I'm gonna prime my skin right now. Put a little like that on. You're gonna go ahead and put this on everywhere. Move my hair out of the way. So next I'm going to prime my eyes. I like to do this before I put my foundation on. I just like to prime everything before I actually start putting all of the makeup on. So now everything is primed. So next I'm going to be using this Visible Lift foundation, if you can say that. I have it on the back of my hand right here. Took a little bit on my finger, and I am going to be dotting it on my face. I like to do it this way first because if you're using a brush or a sponge or anything, if you put it directly on the brush or sponge, it'll absorb a lot of that product. So I like to dot it on my face first and then use whatever tool and blend it out. I have very red skin. It's not very fun, but what can you do? If you also have really red skin, a good thing you can get is a green primer, which I have, but I'm not going to be using today. And you put on the green primer because the green knocks out the red, so it'll tone it down. I'll show you that in a different video, but not today. So I'm going to take my brush, and I'm just doing circular motions just to blend all these colors together. So I'm going to go ahead and use my sponge, and I'm just going to start working it out. And when you're putting on foundation, you always should blend onto your neck because you don't want to have a harsh line from your face to your neck, because then it'll just look like you're wearing a mask, and that's not cute. So I'm just going to go ahead and put on some more product. And you're just kind of pushing it into your skin like this. Little movements, and you're just going to be moving the product around. So I'm just tap, 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 tap. And we're just going to do this 1,000 times over and over again. And then if your ears are really red, just tap some of the leftover foundation over your ears so it kind of tones down the redness. Now I unfortunately have redness everywhere, so I gotta put makeup on everything. So this is just the base of my foundation. So now what I'm going to be doing next is I'm going to be taking a concealer. I have the Age Rewind from Maybelline. I'm going to be putting it in a triangle shape under both eyes, going like this. Gives a fuller coverage, and it really brightens up your face, makes you look awake and vibrant and beautiful. So I'm going to do that right now. Bring it in a triangle, so I go straight down and then I bring it up, straight down, and then bring it up. I'm just gonna use my finger for this part and I'm just gonna blend it all out. So on to blending. It's nice to use your fingers because your fingers have heat, so the heat ends up kind of melting the product on your skin. So it's a good thing to use your fingers in cases where you need help blending things out because it warms up the product. I know my face looks really white right now, but I'm going to be putting some bronzer on my face so that it gives some dimension to my face and my face doesn't look just completely flat and just white and look like Casper the Friendly Ghost. Okay, so next I'm going to be taking my Stay Matte powder, just a translucent powder. I'm going to just be putting it on my face. I do have very dry skin, but it's really weird because a little bit throughout the day, then my T-zone will get super, super oily. So it doesn't really make sense to me why it does that, but it does, and I have to deal with it. So I have to be careful. Okay, and now I'm just going to be taking this big fluffy brush, and I'm going to be putting it in the product. And then I'm just going to be gently pushing this into my skin, just so that it holds throughout the day. Especially under my eyes because it'll kind of crease up with the makeup, the foundation that I have on. So if you can see, it's already kind of creasing under there. I'll take my finger and I will just kind of blot up that excess, and then I will go under them with the powder. And the reason that I am pushing it into my skin is because I'm going to end up taking a bigger, fluffier brush and I'm just going to sweep off the excess. So I like to just not, you don't want to take your brush and be swiping on the powder because then you will end up moving the foundation that is under your skin and you want to keep that in place. So the first thing you want to do is just pat the powder into place. If you know, not everyone has to do it all over their face because then it can start looking kind of cakey. But if you do get really oily in your T-zone and under your eyes, just, you know, pat it under your eyes, pat it in your T-zone, on your nose and your chin. Kind of leave your cheeks out of it. You don't really need to put it on your cheeks. So like I said, press it into your skin, and then you're going to take this, I like to use this little kabuki brush, and then just lightly dust off the excess. Because the powder will adhere to the foundation, and then once you let it set for a minute, once you dust it off, you won't be looking so powdery, and brush and start dusting off the excess. And just do this very lightly. So next I'm going to be adding some dimension to my face. So I am going to apply some bronzer onto my face so that you just get a little bit more dimension. So I'm going to be taking this little bronzer from Rimmel. It's called Sunlight. So as you can see, my face kind of looks highlighted and then bronze. There's color back in my face. I'm going to go ahead and put on some eyeshadow, some mascara, do my eyebrows, and I will see you soon. Alright guys, this is the final look. I put on some eyeshadow, a little bit of mascara, filled in my eyebrows. Hopefully you guys like the foundation look. Here's a little closer up. You guys can see my foundation. I feel like it looks a lot lighter in this video than it actually does in real life. Thanks everyone for subscribing and for liking my videos. Make sure if you haven't subscribed already to subscribe. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Maybe little Brooklyn will do a guest appearance next time I film a video. We shall see. And don't forget, after we get 100 subscribers on this channel, I will be doing my husband's makeup. So get the word out there so we can put on the makeup for the husband.